Hello everyone. I wanted to post a little collection update on what's changed since my last collection video, which while I may have uploaded pretty recently, actually came out, or I actually filmed it back in August, so a decent amount has changed since then. Mainly, I went ahead and got these glass display cases from Ikea for my collection to hold most of my larger display piece sets that I want to be protected from dust and to be safe from other things. And they look really, really nice in here. So we got a lot of those in here. Pretty much all of my collection really, outside of, smaller sets and maybe Django Fett Slave 1. But anyway, on the left, we got the Ikea Milsbo cabinet. It costs $200 in the US. And on the right, we have the Ikea Detolf cabinet. Up top on the Milsbo, we have Darth Vader's Castle, UCS Grievous. Next row, we have the Star Wars Rebels Ghost, along with the Phantom, along with the rest of my OT and Rebels figures. And then we have a TC-14 and Admiral Yularen polybag in there. This one is maybe a little bit crowded for my taste, but I think it's close enough that it still looks good. It's not, cluttered and looking disgusting. It still looks decent. And next row, we have the Helm's Deep little mock we have here. Not really a mock, but I mean, it's a, setup with way more minifigs than came in the set. We have one extra Uruk-hai Army wall segment. I do have a couple more of those, but those don't fit in here, unfortunately. But overall, I think it fits Helm's Deep very, very well. You do have to fold over that little walkway part, but overall, yeah, it looks great in here. We got all of my Rohirrim. I did get one more AMR, one more Rohan Archer, and a couple more Orcs since my last collection video. But either way, it still looks pretty amazing in here. I wouldn't have bought this cabinet if it did not fit Helm's Deep. Next row, we got the Fire Nation Army, along with my 3 Earthbending tanks and some of those Fire Nation soldiers that I still haven't bought the heads for. We got the Lego logo I made. This shelf looks pretty solid as well. So Fire Nation Army is a good height for this, just like Helm's Deep is. Next, we got some more Star Wars. We got 2 turbo tanks, the oldest one from 7261, and the newer one that's a little bit smaller, 75151 or something like that. And then I went ahead and threw on some of these excess 501st Troopers I have. So those look pretty cool. I haven't really put those together before, so it's nice. And we have the AV7 cannon and the Duan Mustafar set. So that's the Ikea Milsbo. I think it looks really, really good. And I would definitely recommend this one. It was very easy to put together. It has these glass doors. The middle part doesn't take up too much space, so you can pretty much just see the entire display. It's not blocked off too much like a lot of the other display cabinets are at Ikea and other places, especially the Billy bookshelves ones. Those ones are blocked off like a lot. Yep. So to the right, we have the Ikea Detolf. This one is $60, so you can buy 3 of these for the price of less than 1 Ikea Milsbo, but you're not going to be able to fit like the larger sets like Helm's Deep, Fire Nation. And also, the Milsbo I found is a lot sturdier than the Detolf. The Detolf is kind of a pain to make or to put together in comparison to the Milsbo. And it's just not as sturdy, and it has some gaps, which I don't really care about. But overall, the biggest thing I cared about was fitting Helm's Deep, and this is not going to fit Helm's Deep. I did see some people put like multiple of these Detolfs together, but I mean, if you're paying 120, you might as well pay 200 to get the one that's, in my opinion, a lot superior, like definitely worth it. But anyway, the Ikea Detolf is still a great display cabinet for something like Orthanc, Saturn V. I know a lot of the Star Wars sets would fit here very nicely. Orthanc I had to take out 2 shelves for. It does come with 1 more of these glass shelves, but that's not shown here. Let's get started with the display. We got your Bana. This is a little mock I made, put together out of like some Bricklink stuff I had. It does allow for you to have little jetpack troopers on here, but I took those guys off and put them in the cabinet. Next, we have the Tower of Orthanc. This is, in my opinion, one of the best display sets LEGO came out with. So And it's also one of my favorite, it's my favorite movie franchise, so I think this one looks really, really good in here. The lighting probably could be better. I could buy some LED strips, but personally I don't really care about the lighting. So sorry guys, I know this video may not be super high quality in that sense, but it does look good in person. I also have the Lord of the Rings thing I also made out of a pick-a-brick thing, along with Treebeard and the Wizard Battle. Then we have Moria, which is a really awesome set. It looks really good in person. Didn't think it really did before I got it. Those are some of my extra figs too. I also have doubles of pretty much every Lord of the Rings minifig that isn't super rare. Well, actually, even the rare ones. Like I have two, if you noticed, I have two Sarumans like that. But anyway, those are some of my duplicates. We got the Elrond polybag. And then down here we have my little custom Moria thing, Moria Bridge of Khazad-dûm with a little Balrog I made out of my collection. Don't have too many spare pieces, so he's kind of what I just threw together. Looks good enough. Got the bridge again from Pick-a-Brick. We got Wizard Battle with Gandalf and Frodo. And then we have a couple extra big figs. We got the extra Moria Orc and Goblin King. And I just went ahead and threw in Shelob Spider and other things in there, including my Sauron, who's fallen down, pretty much impossible to see there. Anyway, pretty good purchases in my opinion. I think it definitely elevates my collection. Kind of makes it almost look like a display, you know, museum thing, you know, with behind the glass doors, you know, like, should I open this? You know, it looks great. Definitely would recommend these to anybody who's got a bunch of, you know, expensive Lego sets. Like these things are not cheap. You know, the Ghost is like 300 bucks, Humzeep 300 bucks, probably more than that, honestly. Fire Nation, like $300, or Thank $300. So you're spending a lot on the Lego already, and I think it's worth it to buy glass display cabinets to put them in, because they look great in here. Yeah, anyway, I'd highly recommend the Milsbo cabinet, and then I would also recommend Detolf, although it does seem questionably sturdy, but if you're not going to move it around, which I don't know why you would, unless you're moving a lot, then it should be no problems there either. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good day.